little baby P. Please, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I need subscribers and I need some views, y'all, because I want to get a real camera right now. I'm working off my iPhone, so please don't discriminate me because my camera's small. You feel me? Let me tell y'all about the time I had a bad edible. And yes, in my previous video, I do have this scarf on, but I just decided to go ahead and talk about it since I'm in the mood to talk. But y'all, okay, here we go. I used to work at a strip club. So I mingle with a lot of people, talk, because half the time, some of the times, you don't even have to dance. You can just talk to people and they'll pay you. You know what I mean? But I was talking to this guy and he was playing pool at the pool table. He was like, yeah, I got edibles. He gave me an edible chocolate chip cookie. And y'all, I ate the whole cookie. You know, bad idea, y'all. Bad. And at this time, I had a Volkswagen, a golden Volkswagen. I had a Volkswagen CC. They don't make those no more, but you know, that was that little top luxury car, the Volkswagen CC. It was a pretty dope car, y'all. But anyways, I ate an edible. I ate the edible and I left, and I went to go and smoke. I really smoked 2 blunts with my baby daddy's brother, you know. So, and I popped a perk. Yeah, I acted, and I was fine, you know, I was a little high, I was fine. And then I drove home, and I was like, baby can't take me to work. And his friend was there, you know, they were going to go hang out. So he took me to work. And y'all, when I tell y'all, as soon as I got to the back to, like, get undressed, I started freaking out. And I should have known better, y'all, because the very first time that I really smoked some weed, and I smoked the weed with that THC oil on the blunt, when I laid down, I woke up and saw a huge spider on my ceiling, freaked out, took off running down the hall. My dad said he should have been smoking that weed. Boy, whew. Should have learned my lesson then to not eat. That has nothing to do with the edible, but I was still so high. Yeah, so I got back there and I started talking to the house mom, because that's what they call house moms. And I was like, oh, my heart is racing. I don't know what's wrong with me. So she said, come here, drink some water. I was drinking water. Y'all, then I started freaking out. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't even know my name. What's my name? What's my name? And then I started looking at the veins in my arm, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting ready to die. Just like that. And she was looking at me like, girl, what did you take? So then this guy, he came and helped me, y'all. He started rubbing water on my veins. They set me in front of the fan. He was talking to me. I was like, I don't even remember my name. I don't even know her. I'm mad. Yeah, I was shy because I was scared, but that high, I really kind of didn't know what was going on. I knew what was going on. People were trying to help me, but I was so high that I couldn't even tell you what I was saying. That's not funny, but so then they took me into the office, where the managers was at. So they had me to sit down in there. I thought I was gonna throw up. And she said, this ain't my first rodeo, girl. Come on. Y'all, so I started crying. I didn't know what was going on. I was so hot. So Bird, which is like my best friend, she came back there and she was like, what the fuck wrong with you? I'm laughing. Maybe I'm not telling such a good story about this, but I hope y'all can follow me. She was like, what's wrong with you, girl? I'm like, girl, I'm so high. She was like, take a nap. Go take a nap, girl. I was like, I'm not taking no nap. She was like, take a nap, go to sleep. So I sat in the chair and I went to sleep, y'all. She walked out the room, then she turned around, I peeped my eye. She said, take your ass to bed. I'm talking to you like I talk to my son, y'all. At this point, I started playing games because I was so freaking high. So then I got up and I told my manager, I said, I'm okay. So I called my baby daddy and boyfriend. I said, can you come and get me? Like, I said, I'm so high. I don't know what's going on around me. I don't even remember my name. I don't even know how I called you. You're my boyfriend, so I'm calling you. Come get me. Then the manager's like, what did you take? What's wrong with you? I said, I don't know. I don't know what I took. Y'all. So he was like, just come back to work tomorrow. Y'all, they walked me outside. I realized I skipped the whole part, y'all. And this is important. When I was driving to work, my boyfriend, he was there with me with his friend. And I had to stop the car because that's when I started getting hot. I could not drive. I had to pull over. But I still proceeded to go to work. And I kind of just sat back and chilled out. And when I walked in there, that's when I walked in there, I got to the back room, that's when I really think I reached my peak level of highness. I have never been this high before. So back to the point, I asked him to come and get me. So he came and picked me up. He literally had to turn around. It wasn't even like 20-30 minutes that he was gone, that all of this had occurred. And what I told you was a lot, but all of that truly had occurred. You know, I need to drink some water. So he came and get me, y'all, and it's gonna be a short story time too. I was crying in the car, and at that time I was staying with him and his mom. You probably thinking like, why you didn't have your own place, y'all? Before I started talking to him, I was talking to this crazy guy who kidnapped me in the car and had me in the woods. The story time I told y'all, the time that I was kidnapped, okay? So. And even then, y'all, it's part of that story that I didn't even tell how I almost got locked up with this guy in freaking Alabama at a hotel room because he was kicking doors. And, of course, I was pregnant, and they came and ran the whole room with the guns and had us down on the floor. Well, that fool tried to take off running. There was nowhere for him to run to, again, because we were at the hotel, so they had him the gun and had him. They had me down on the bed and the rifles at me. I was scared, y'all. Because they actually beat his ass. He was like, ah. I just was in so shock that I just laid there, which this is a totally different story time than what I was supposed to be telling y'all. But I was in such a shock that they was laying in there. So when they brought him out the room, they had him laid on the ground. They had me sit on the floor because he was like, she pregnant. She pregnant. And y'all, I had a miscarriage with that baby. Not to say that because I love the daughter that I have right now, but I was not meant to have a baby with that man at all. Whoa. And listen, and that was after the fact that he kidnapped me, that I talked to him, which I was doing a whole dummy move. They ended up letting me go, but when they had him laid on the floor in handcuffs, y'all, because I was handcuffed too, but they had me sitting up. He was like, I'm sorry I got you into this mess, blah, blah, blah. They locked us both up. They was in a truck. He said they took him somewhere and beat him up and tased him. But I don't know. They probably did. And they ended up taking my keys. See, I still had this golden Volkswagen. Yeah, that car had some miles on it. Let me tell you that. And that was after the fact that I crashed the blue Volkswagen that I had. Because I used to be in love with Volkswagen. The little CC luxury car. I used to love that car. For real. I had to take a picture and insert the clip in here. But anyways, back to this story so I can make my way back to the other story. Yeah. They had us locked up in 2 separate cars. And they was like, whose stuff is that? Whatever. They ended up locking him up and letting me go. And I was crying. Went back to the hotel room. It was flipped over and messed up. I needed to get my stuff. And they took off with my car keys. I had to call the detective, and luckily they answered the phone to bring me back my keys, and I had to drive 3 hours back to Georgia, and it was crazy. But yeah, at the time I stayed with him and his mom, and yeah, totally derailed and got off topic. And I went in the bathroom. I started throwing up, y'all. I was sweating. I was crying because the whole way back in the ride, I was crying. He was like, baby, it's okay. Just relax, calm down. I got you. I think his friend even got mad because when we put up to the house, he got out the car. He didn't stay far. He stayed down the street. He walked back, and to his house because he was like upset. But, I was high. And I finally went to sleep that night. And, I think even in the middle of the night, I had to wake up and drink some milk because I think I started having anxiety taking my sleep. The next morning, his mom was like, girl, you was zooted. And I was like, yeah. She's like, don't do that no more. As if I was doing Like, I had took some heroin, even though, you know, drugs are not good. But, like, baby, I didn't take no heroin. I was on an edible. Like, relax, chill out. But and then, y'all, when I came back to work that next day, he came back and said, he put too much stuff in the edible. He gave one to his grandma and one to his aunt. And she was sitting on the stairs calling the police, the ambulance, because she was so freaking high. So, and she only ate half the cookie. You know, I ate the whole cookie, smoked 2 blunts, and took a perk. Like, I was tripping. I was higher than a high. I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but Lord have mercy. Even though it's a 10-minute story, y'all, I derailed it. So I'm going to make it a short story because I feel like it's all over the place. But that's the time that I absolutely got too high from my own daggone good. And ever since then, that day, I never ate an edible again. My baby daddy's friend was like, you okay? I heard what happened to you. He was like, you can eat some of my edibles. My edibles won't do you like that because, y'all, I had a whole freak out. Never again. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I have more story times for you guys. I'm going to get to the point. When I tell stories, I don't really know how to make them long, but I'm just, excuse me. I'm going to try something new, y'all. So, and if you have things you want to shout out, we can shout them out, y'all. I need subscribers and likes, please, and thank you. Mama want a camera, for real. And outside of that, I just want to, you know, meet new people. Not that we can have conversations back and forth. Y'all, somebody's knocking on the door. Who is it? I want to peep out my window because I ain't opening my door. Who is it? Wow. Rose, you scared me. I want to go over there. I'm looking out the window like, who is it?
What's up, sweetie?
Mom.
Hey, darling. Oh, yeah. Take a little jail, take ass home.
Renee. Rose here.
Who?
Rose. I just went all around the world. I might have to cut some things out of this video. I don't know yet. But, please, at ITSSS_baby follow me. Woo, 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 woo. And y'all follow my music at Renee. RENEE. I'll even insert a link below so y'all can just listen to my music, y'all, because I want to build a fan base for my music. I want to, you know, meet new people and build new relationships. You know, I want to do a lot of things, and I just want to learn how to do YouTube. I want to invest my time in life into something different that's going to, you know, help me grow as a woman. You know what I mean? And maybe advice on how to be a better mom. Not to say I'm a bad mom, because, y'all, I love my daughter. I play with her. She has toys. And thank you for watching. Peace.
I never let my niggas down. Nah, I never put some choppers down. Hit your bitch when I come in town. She ain't never let a nigga down.
I never let my bitches drown. I never let my nigga bow. Pop a perk and get elevated. Bitches talk, but they'll never fade.
Blog, put a nigga business out. Knock him down, now switch him out. I got ops I don't know about. Stand on business, we don't talk about it.
Bitches suck dick and kiss and tell. Niggas acting like a wishing well. Niggas out here screaming, baby, be my baby mama, but you gotta pay.
We do real numbers, real shit, Benny Hummers. I take a nigga under. Watch 300, easy, new Yeezy before they drop, yeah. Come numbers. Jay said I got the thunder. Pray to God for the runners. Whole pandemic, God saying what you know, it's like I missed the summer. Put it on my mama. Yo, got here, whole family drug dealers. Yo, got he be running around real killers. Hush guy ain't fuck no fuck niggas. Bitch, that with stone on you little niggas. Niggas say they slime, nobody dying though. Yeah, they working the fool for fool, they lying for. Yeah, go dollar for dollar, shotter for shotter. We can go thotty for thotty. On scholarship, got it. You gave a bitch a Birkin, I just gave her some knowledge.
Go down already game, I already shot you. Building business, it's my top dollar. LSC, I'm a walking model. Gucci fitting me, it ain't no problem. Feeding me a no baby bottle. Bitches talking, they just wanna swallow. Never been a hoe, I'ma get these racks. When I hit a meal, I never look back. Baby in the kitchen, I'm cooking good crack. Coming baby pig, cause I got a good gas. Niggas say they spitting, but they catch a good ass. Pop 2 perks, I never go back. Spitting these bars, I never go sad. Load my pistol.